Hey Gemini, how's it going? This is going to be a reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Meditating on your energies, I was seeing a beautiful disco ball. So, something about there's some sort of inner resonance that you're finding, some sort of comfortability in the light that you have, and you're actually shining it out and you're attracting more people of that same resonance. And it also can be like life of the party energy. So, I really feel like there's an upgrade and an expansion in the way that you are expressing yourself out into the world. So, love that. Beautiful. Also, gems, I am holding a new moon in Sagittarius ritual on December 19th, which is a Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be doing a new moon invocation ritual, which will actually put in the resonance for what it is that you are looking to magnetize into your life. We are going to be putting it out into the 3D, and we are going to be allowing it to come to us through our voice, through our actions, and through our inner fire. So if that's something that you are interested in, the link for it is in the description box below. So, all right, gems, let's see what's going on here. We've got Get Curious. Beautiful. This is totally your energy. Yeah. And I feel like this is also talking about taking new chances, taking new leaps, doing things that you haven't done before, getting curious on just new expansion, new things that you are really interested in, and things that you may have not done due to time or just being scared or anything like that. But there's really a level of soaring and flying with you. Though we have power at the bottom of the deck here. Beautiful energy. Yeah. So using that inner fire to put it out into the world and to allow it to come back to you. So getting curious with your power. I'm also getting that some of you may be going to the gym more, exercising, really getting your body in movement to feel stronger. And there's a big like connection happening there. So beautiful. I love it. All right. Spirit, what else is going on for gems? Gemini. Ooh, the coffee. Okay, beautiful. So this is like a stimulant. And I love this mudra up here. So I think that you are getting more power from source. Like you're not looking so much outside of you anymore for validation, for any sort of dopamine hits. This is really turning inwards and allowing yourself to have that beautiful inner sovereignty, which is exactly where you need to be. Beautiful. All right, Spirit, what else is going on for gems? What's happening? Positive movement forward. Beautiful. Yeah, so some of you may be traveling more. Some of you may be moving, taking on new opportunities for expansion. There's that Get Curious card. There's a big like expansive energy here for you. So whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing it. I'm also seeing like somebody putting coins in a piggy bank. So investing in your future, investing for what it is that you want, really making sure that you're hitting your goals. All right, emotional withdrawal. Yeah, so some of you are taking a break from any sort of love connections. Again, that inner sovereignty, really focusing on the self. And I feel like you are starting to, oh, there's double eights here too. So there's some sort of ending and beginning happening. So closing up a cycle. And then we have rejoice and celebration. This is also like that disco ball energy. So a lot of you are celebrating with friends. You are just filling your cup up with platonic love, and you're not taking life so seriously right now, which is beautiful. I think that there's really big lessons in allowing yourself to heal and allowing yourself to have fun and play, get out there and to do the things that you have been wanting to do that possibly you just haven't been able to before. I love this. Beautiful. All right. And Gemini, if you are interested in personal reading, the link for it is in the description box below. So, all right. As above, so below. You are the magic, so let it glow. All right, we're going to do a heart of the reading spread here. Let's see what's happening. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So right off the bat, we have the Five of Swords and the Fool. Underneath you, you have the Five of Wands, so double fives here, and that is a 10. So an ending and beginning. Yeah, there's a cycle that has been really tough that has just ended, and I think that it is surrounding like both the heart space and your physical realm. There's just been a lot swirling about around you, Gemini, and I think that there's been like a clearing out within this. And again, not seeking so much external validation. It has been coming into the self. And we have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Love this. Beautiful. And by you really taking the time to come back to the self, come back to sovereignty, you are starting to wield your fire, wield your power in a new way that you haven't been doing before. So this could be taking on more energies at work that have just, allowed you to step up and to have more energy to do those types of things. Or this can just be you just, again, being the life of the party, having more of that vibrancy to you. So, all right, what we have here, we have the Five of Swords crossed by the Fool. So what I'm getting from this Five of Swords, this is about a little bit of mental conflict, and this can be staying so much in the present with the conflicting mental energies. But you see back here that, or in front actually, there's somebody celebrating. So this is all about the mind. This doesn't necessarily mean it's in the present or in the physical, which some things in the physical can present themselves in the mind, but I really feel like this is more of like anxiety, or I'm getting like, what if I fail? What if this doesn't go well? But this person back here is elated. They are expansive. They're opening up their field to joy, to abundance. And then crossing that is the Fool. So I really feel like when you start doing the things that you are passionate about, that you have so much love for, that you have been putting on the back burner because, again, of fears or doubts or worries, you will be successful. Now, it's not going to be overnight, but you will start to see glimmers, and it will start to fill your cup back up too. And I love the Fool here because she is leaning towards the unknown, and she's leaning towards source, towards spirit. And she's allowing this channel of light to hit this amethyst and to just go in. She's a little like still like, I'm holding on to this thing, but I feel so much more expansive over here. So whatever it is that you're doing, maybe you are, again, wanting to do something on the side, a little side business that gives you joy. So if you don't want to go all in and you're still concerned with money or something, do a little bit on the side. See if there is something that you can do that helps to fill that creativity within you, because Gems, you are very, very creative and you have a gift for speaking. So using your voice more, networking, whatever this is for you. I feel like this is not necessarily directed towards like one area of life or the other. This feels like self-development. And because you are sinking into your life of the party spirit, you are starting to manifest. You're starting to pull in like a new pool of people. I'm hearing that song from Hercules, Zero to Hero, no about that, Zero to Hero, just like that. When he smiles, the girls went wild like, who should know? I don't know, maybe like Hercules or whatever, but that song is about, Hercules was like a common peasant, and then he realized, I am a demigod, you know, like noticing his power, noticing his strength, and he starts to build relations with mortals, but also with gods. So again, I'm feeling something within that networking. You may be in the spotlight with photography, getting your pictures taken for something, but I really feel like there's really a huge emphasis on like that empress or that emperor energy. And this is something that feels a little foreign to you. You're not used to a lot of this attention, but Gemini, allow yourself to bask in it. We have the Five of Wands in the subconscious here, so I'm going to clarify and see what's going on here. And then you have the Nine of Wands behind you. So there's some sort of perseverance energy, but there's also some energy that's like, I'm tired. I'm tired of this cycle. I'm tired of being looped in the same cycles over and over again. And it's because you are meant to expand. You're meant to rise. All right, so what's going on with this Five of Wands here, Spirit? Seven of Cups. Okay, emotional confusion, emotional despair. There may be some, there may be some like depression. Again, some anxiety. Okay, so Five of Wands, you have Seven of Cups, you have the Five of Cups, Three of Swords, and Five of Wands. Okay, so this is definitely centered around the heart space. This could be a relationship that you have had with somebody else, with a past partner or a current partner that is bleeding into your energy. And I think this is really calling you back to you. It's calling you back to, how do you feel about this situation? So there's still some emotional healing happening here. And then we have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So asking yourself, is this situation suitable for me, for my future, for my movement forward? Or is this something that I need to let go of and heal from? And to me, it feels like there has been a cycle that has ended. Something has come to a close, or is asking to come to a close, because you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman in your movement forward position. So some of you may be dealing with somebody who is back and forth, very wishy-washy, and now it's left you in a state of emotional confusion. And because that is taking place in the heart space, it's reflecting in the outside world. There's confusion happening in the outside world. So, and then we just had Capricorn go back into Pisces for the final time in our lifetime. So it's actually going to be completely out of Pisces in February. So there may be still some confusion around some emotional connection, emotional stuff, but it's really time for you to choose to leap instead of the loop. Choose the leap instead of the loop. Because again, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman in your current position. So by you sitting, reflecting, and healing on this past love situation, emotional situation, and I really feel like that last super full moon in Gemini was a big spotlight on your emotions that need to be shed for you to really rise in your power and become that disco ball that you are. I'm going to get some clarification on this. Spirit, why is the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman here? Three of Cups. Okay, so you may be healing through friends, through supportive sisterhood. You've got the Fool twice. Fool twice. I feel like you have a really great support system here. And they're reflecting back to you how magnetic, how powerful you are. So clarifying the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman, you have the Fool, the Three of Cups, and the Page of Swords. This is total new ideas, fresh new perspectives, doing things that, again, you haven't done before, or just starting to get new bouts of clarity, new bouts of information. This could be also seeking out a mentor or a coach or a fitness instructor, whoever it is, but this feels very mental. Like you guys are also taking new courses. You are starting to piece together things that you have been wanting to do. And I'm hearing building your empire. You're starting to build your own resonance, your own frequency. But I just feel like you have been needing to be in a safe container or a safe place to be able to get those downloads, to get that information. But I see really positive movement forward, Gemini. All right, so let's see here. What else do we got? Spirit, what else is going on for gems? What's happening? Chain of events that will affect your life. Yes. I'm also hearing Break the Chain by Fleetwood Mac. And then we have Bull, do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. Yeah. Okay, and then we've got clouds, temporary problems. Yeah, you've got some clouds, some mental fog energy in this reading, but it's not permanent. It's just temporary. It will start to lift as you start to put one foot in front of the other, and I'm also hearing Go Your Own Way by Fleetwood Mac. You can go your own way, go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. So, yeah. Grapes, time to go out and have fun. Yeah, big fun, exuberant, bright energy. As soon as you break this chain, soon as you break this cycle, break the loop, and to begin to leave the past behind. Because I think that you are still dipping into old patterns because they feel familiar, but now you're so tired of having this Five of Swords, this mental confusion, this mental fog, this analysis paralysis energy. It's very mental. It's all in the mind. And a lot of that comes from fear of the unknown. But your reading is saying, take the chance, get curious, do the thing that you don't have all of the answers for yet, and you will get out of this energy. So I encourage you to write something down that you may be afraid of, but something that you're really passionate about, that you want to see come into fruition in 2026. And we will be doing this in the new moon ritual on December 19th. So let it go. Yep. Break the chain. Let it go. Move out of this stagnant, stalemate energy. And if you are still living with a partner that you broke up with, maybe it's time for you to look for new places to live. And for a lot of the mutable signs, which you are, we are closing out outdated cycles that used to serve us, but now we're being asked to rise and to step into a more expanded energy because we're meant to be seen. Yeah, pivot. Yeah, so what ways can you pivot? What ways can you do things that are different? Now they're just repeating themselves. Spirit, what else is going on for gems? What advice is here? Listen, you're being asked to listen to your inner voice that's been guiding you to do something or say something. Yeah, so what is your intuition telling you? What is it that you're craving? I feel like there's a big crave, manifest. Yes, yes. You have both the Magician and manifest. So what is it that you want to manifest? if there were no limitations, no perceived limitations, what would you manifest? What does your dream world look like? And really start from there. Write it down, visualize it. This is also magic. You're bringing in your inner world, your inner dreams out into the 3D, but you've got to clear up that seven of cups, that emotional confusion, that emotional stagnancy, those little voices that say like, we can't do this. This is unfamiliar. This is weird. Like, people are going to judge us, blah, blah, blah. Like, make friends with that and say, I see you. Thank you for protecting me, but I got this. And put it aside. Don't shun it. Don't shame it, but allow it to rest and start to move in this new disco ball energy that you are generating, because ooh, you're so sparkly and I'm so excited to see it. Please drop it in the comments, whatever you're doing. I'm feeling so much energy and exuberance and light, like pings in my solar plexus from this reading. So, all right, gems. Thank you for being here. And again, if you want to join the ritual, link is in the description box, or if you are looking for a reading, also in the description box and pinned comment. So, but I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Blessed be. Bye.